And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. A second down throw for Young. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And, oh, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. Looking to throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Young on fourth down. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Play action. It's Burrow. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow eluding the pressure. And he fires one incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. Here's Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Andy Dalton. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. Touchdown Bengals. Tyler Boyd, 38 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And make them 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Ready. Hands left. Going through rail. Ready, go.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 29 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. The Young's going to throw for this. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. This taken in at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a first and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now Burrow loses the football. And Johnson, it's poke free. Football's out. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the 2nd half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
3rd down and 6. Young will set to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught at the 25. He's got a 1st and maybe more. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 71 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They're going to try and run. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
To Mixon on the check down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for two here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They convert for two, and that gets them even closer. Now a two-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Here's 3rd and 6. Right back to Hubbard. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 52 yards. And the Bengals have retaken a third quarter lead. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job.
Come on, set, yellow, 43. Silver, 38.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. 4th down, Young. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. Young to throw it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Here we go.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. First down. Here's Burrow. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Young. Flushed out right. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll go again with Sanders. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On play action, Young. On the slant, this is Chark. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's 1st down. To throw, Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they can only stop it once more. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's He's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Young to throw. Pass complete. Hurst. And that's going to be a first down to the 35 as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Young. He's got Mingo. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Remember, the one timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 4. It's do or die for Dalton. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.